This video is a Bitget tutorial. I'm going to show you how to use this crypto exchange. We'll go over getting set up, getting crypto and fiat currency on and off, how to trade crypto on here in the spot market, and then we'll look at the other features, including copy trading in the Earn platform as well. I'll also leave the link to Bitget down in the description because they do give deposit bonuses and other bonuses from time to time. So check that link for the best bonuses when you're watching this. Firstly, we can get the account set up then and make sure it is secure. So once you do have an account set up, like I said, link in the description for that, come up to your account and then go to account information here. You'll come through to this page. Now, the main thing that you'll want to get set up is Google verification. So download Google Authenticator on your phone and link it up here. It just adds security to your account. And whenever you log in or take crypto or anything else off the platform, it will check that verification for you. So just increases security if your account gets hacked. The second thing is a funding code right here. You may have to set this up if you want to withdraw crypto or fiat currency from the platform. So definitely funding code is something you'll have to set up as well. You don't need KYC for trading if you just want to get crypto on and off. If you want to deal with fiat currency, then you will have to get your KYC information on here as well. Bitget also have a protection fund as well. You don't have to sign up or do anything here, but the protection fund is for traders. It's an emergency insurance reserve. So that's up to $200 million, which is obviously quite good to know. They also do many different rewards for signing up and doing KYC. So check those out. And like I said, you can get up to 8,000 by that link in the description. So, if you're trading anyway on here, make sure to get all of these little bonuses. We'll look now at buying cryptocurrency with a card. So if you have fiat currency and you want to swap that into like US dollar tether, to go ahead and trade against anything else or directly for Bitcoin, you can do that. Come up to buy crypto here. And then there's a few different options. There's crypto deposit if you have crypto on another platform like Coinbase or Binance. But there's also third-party payments. So if you want to click on this gives you the third-party options. Like you can see here, these are, on most platforms, right? So you can use a card or you can use Apple Pay. And what you can do is choose the fiat currency that you want to pay in. So I'll just do US dollars as an example here, type 1,000. Now, if you say that you want US dollar tether, now this is obviously just swapping US dollar fiat currency or euros or whatever into US dollar tether, so you can go ahead and trade it against everything else. Now you can actually see the fees right here. It's actually fairly cheap. There's basically a 1% fee. You can see 1.01 USD for every US dollar tether, that stable coin. So you want to choose Banksa really here because Simplex is charging you 2%. This one is charging you 5%, as you can see. So it should actually give you the cheapest at the top and then recommend that. Now, like you can see here, $1,000 in gives you 990 USDT. So you are paying 1% as a fee here, but that's the easiest way in, and estimated time of arrival 5 to 30 minutes. Now, if you press next right here, you will have to do KYC to do this. So if you want to deal with fiat currency, you'll need KYC here to put that on. Not really an issue for me, but if you don't want to do that, then obviously crypto on another platform, you can transfer that into your Bitget account without KYC. Another option to get fiat currency on and off the platform is P2P or peer-to-peer transactions. So Bitget sit in the middle here and you essentially give a payment to a third party. They have crypto locked up on Bitget ready to release to you once they receive that payment. I don't personally use this very much, but you can definitely do this. So go to buy crypto and Express or P2P. I'm going to click this one here. Express doesn't give you many options, but you can actually go and use that here if you like. But if just clicking P2P gives you a lot more options. Now you can see this isn't for large whales either, right? This account essentially is letting you buy $270 worth of USDT. So not much, right? So if you put that in, what you would do is go to buy, and then they would give you the payment method, Zelle, Wise, or this one, which is Zinli. So you would have to make a fiat currency payment to them in that currency, which is USDT. And then that USDT, once that fiat currency hits their account, is released to you. And obviously that fiat currency is locked on Bitget first, so they can't, kind of take the fiat currency. Again, not something I do personally, but you'd have to press buy right here. Then you have to link up your phone number and KYC details to do this. Now I'll show you how to deposit crypto onto Bitget if you have it on another exchange like Coinbase or Binance or anything else that you use. So you can go to your assets here. So come up to the top and just click assets. This is basically your account that it's going to show you everything that you have. Now, each of the cryptos is listed here. You can see them by how much balance you have as well. And you can see you have different accounts right here. So you have the futures account and the earn account. If you're using one of those products, then you'll have to get one of your crypto assets into that very easily. I'll show you that in a second. But down here, you can choose the crypto that you want to get onto the system by just clicking deposit on one of them. So we'll do that with US dollar Tether. So on the left-hand side, this is USDT. Just press deposit and it'll flick through to the system. It'll actually give you that right here, as you can see. Or what you can do is go up here and just click deposit, and it gives you the fresh deposit screen where you can choose everything. So we'll choose US dollar Tether. And as you can see, this will just flick through. We need to choose a chain name. So it depends where your funds are, if they're on a different exchange. So we can choose this, and Bitget does actually support a lot of different chains. I would just choose the cheapest chain, which is usually Tron Network, possibly Binance Smart Chain as well. So I'm going to show you with my Binance account. So if we'll click this one, all you have to do now is copy this and make sure that you paste that into whichever account that you're using, and it has to be the same blockchain, right? So I'm using Binance Smart Chain BSC BEP20. So I copy the deposit address. Now I go over to my Binance account and withdraw that US dollar Tether, and I just paste that address in here and just make that transaction. That will go through on the blockchain into your Bitget account. If you want to withdraw crypto out of Bitget, then it's the exact opposite. You'll need to go to your Binance, Coinbase, Trust Wallet, whatever it is, and then get the address that you want to send it to and go to withdraw on Bitget. Make sure that you're using the exact same chain on both ends. So if we want to withdraw Bitcoin, we have the chain name here. And as you can see, you can actually transfer Bitcoin between your Bitget and a Binance Smart Chain address. So if you have Trust Wallet or a Binance, just transfer the Bitcoin over the Binance Smart Chain, and that Bitcoin will go into your other account. Now that will be on Binance Smart Chain if you're using a decentralized wallet, but if you're using a Binance account, that'll just go and show up as Bitcoin. And you can see you actually save a ton of money here, right? You save like $11. So pretty good to use that. Or if you're just transferring it out onto the Bitcoin network, you'll have to use the Bitcoin network here. Whichever wallet that you want to use, make sure the address is the same. Go and copy it and then choose the chain name, paste the address in here with withdrawal, and then choose how much you want to withdraw and just press submit. You can also transfer assets internally with your Bitget account. If you want to do copy trading, or if you want to use the Earn platform, you'll have to get crypto onto that specific account. So if you go to transfer here, this is an internal transfer. So your spot account is where most of your crypto will be automatically. That's the normal account, but you want to swap it over to somewhere else. So if you want to trade futures, you'll use one of these. You can see USDC, coin, or USDT margin, depends on the coin, right? Either Bitcoin here, USDC, which is another stable coin, or you want to transfer it to one of the other accounts here. Just choose how much you want to transfer and press transfer. That's completely free because it's internal, so you're not using a blockchain. But if you need your crypto in a different account, that is how you would do it. We'll get on to how to trade on Bitget then right now. I'll firstly look at the fees. So as you can see for the futures market, if you trade futures, these are the fees right here. These are very low and within line to what you'll pay on other platforms as well. In the spot market, they're actually giving free trading right now in the entire spot market, which is very good, but probably a limited time offer. What you might want to do is use the exchange token to get a discount. So if you want to go ahead and buy some BGB token, which is the Bitget exchange token, and then just click this right here, you'll get 20% discount on all of your trading fees. You do need to buy some of that token though first. So once you have some of that, even a small amount, that will just pay for fees with a 20% discount. But right now there's no fees in the spot market anyway. Bitget doesn't have a simple convert feature like other apps. It just goes straight into the more professional trading system. So I'll give you an overview on how to trade with that as well. So come to spot. Now, this is the normal trading market. So if you want to buy cryptocurrency and hold it, this is definitely for you. I'm just going to change to dark mode here because no one wants light mode. And this is what you'll get. So if you want to buy and hold crypto, if you want to withdraw crypto to your wallet and hodl it, then this is the market that you'll trade in right here, the spot market. And what we can see on the left-hand side is the pair that we're trading. So most people will have US dollar Tether right here to exchange into other cryptos, or you may have just bought Bitcoin directly through that card payment. But if you have US dollar Tether or anything else, you can see the spot pairs against USDT here. If you have USD coin, just click over here. Doesn't really matter, just choose the crypto that you want to trade. So if you want to trade Bitcoin, down here you can see all of the pairs that trade against Bitcoin for USDT. If you go over to all, then you should see all of them, and you can see you can actually trade against USDC as well, USD coin. If we want something like Ethereum, you can see all of the pairs here that you can trade, right? So choose whichever one. So let's do Ethereum right here, and you can see it all changes. So what we have is the last price. So this is the last price traded on the system. It's around $15.89. So that's $1,589 per one Ethereum, but you can obviously buy any amount that you want in terms of a dollar amount. And then just some trading information here, which is, not really too important. You have the chart in the middle, which I'll go over in a second, but on the right hand side, you have the order book. So the order book is just showing you where traders are buying and selling right now. In the middle right here, this is called the mid price. This is the price that Ethereum is actually trading at right now. So if you wanted to go ahead and buy some, you'll be paying $1,590 per one Ethereum. You can, choose how many dollars you want to spend though, so you don't have to buy one whole one. And then down in the middle, this is where you place your orders in. So let's go over here. As you can see, there's a limit order in. Limit orders are a more professional way to trade, and it allows you to choose the price that you pay, and you can put limit orders in, which may not go through straight away. So let's say we're a buyer here and we have some US dollar tether in our account. You'll see here that we have either a buy or a sell. So if you have some USDT, you can choose how much you spend right here if you want. So down in the left, you can see how much USDT that I'm spending. And this is how much ETH that I'm buying, right? So we're buying a fraction of one ETH, and we're spending, around $20 or something like that, right? Now you can actually choose the price that you pay. So what I would do here is come up and see in the order book on the right-hand side where the mid price is, which is around $15.91, but I want to get a little bit of a cheaper price. So what I can do is come down to the order book. Down here are other people that want to buy, but they're bidding a little bit of a cheaper price, right? So you can see that their prices should be a little bit cheaper than the mid price because their orders aren't going through yet, right? So they're a little bit cheaper than the actual price in the market. So I can join them. So let's say we want to pay $1,500 for one BTC. Now our order isn't going to go through because our order is too cheap, but we can definitely put this on the system. So I'm going to click buy ETH here and confirm this. You can turn off this in the settings if you want, so you don't get this alert right here, but I now have a limit order in. So you can see the date that I put this in. It's a buy order. We also have a price right here that we want to pay and the amount of ETH that we want to buy, the total USDT that we're spending. Now our order isn't going to go through because our order is too cheap, right? But it will stay in the system forever until we cancel it. Now, the reason I know that is because I'm using GTC right here, good till cancelled, meaning my order will be in the system forever unless I cancel it myself. So we can do that here. If I want to actually bid up a little bit and get my order done, I can just cancel this order and it won't go through. Now, you can also do immediate or kill or cancel, right? So that is all or part of the order to be executed immediately and any unfilled parts cancelled. So if you wanted to buy $100 at a certain price and you can get 50 done, it will trade 50 and then cancel the rest of the order. Fill or kill is when you say, I want to buy $100 at 15, and if I can't do it immediately, just kill the entire order, and so it won't go down into your limit orders. Post only is when you post an order here, and it will only go on as a maker order. That is, maker fees are usually a little bit cheaper. A maker order is a limit order, so it will only go on as a maker order. So for example, if I say I have a limit order here of $2,000, right, which is way above the price, I won't be making an order. I'll be taking someone else's liquidity, right? Because someone else is selling at $15.90. If I want to buy at $2,000, I'll be taking their price because their price is better than mine. And so I'm a taker of liquidity. Takers usually pay a little bit higher fees. If I'm a maker of liquidity down here at like $15.80, which is below this price, I'm making liquidity and I usually pay a little bit cheaper fees, and post only will be good at that point. If I put an expensive price in here as a buyer, I'll be a taker. And so if you have post only, it won't go through and it won't do the order for you. Now, something else you can do is a market order. Market orders here, we'll change this to market. And like you can see, you cannot choose the price. So you can't choose the price that you pay, but you can tell the system, hey, I want to buy, $15 of ETH. Whatever the best price is when I press the buy button, that's what you'll get. this is good if you want to get orders done, but to be honest, limit orders are going to be better for you, as you can choose the price. You can just bid a little bit lower and wait for the price to bounce around and get a better order. But obviously everyone can do their own thing. Trigger orders are slightly different. This is where you tell the system to put in an order at a certain price only. So rather than a limit order where you're saying, I want you to buy at 1500, what you're doing with a trigger order is saying, when the price gets to 1800, right, I want to put in a limit order of 1800 or even 2000, right? So if the price gets to 1800, then the system will put in a buy order of whatever price that you want. So you can see that's a slightly different order. The reason people do this is for certain things, for example, stop loss orders. So if the price gets to a certain level, then you can put in a market order or a limit order here. And so, you can choose specifically at what price. People may trade breakouts as well. So they say if the price gets to around 2000, maybe just buy some, and the limit order will be anywhere from 2000 and below. So, just different options for you when you're trading. Obviously the exact same and opposite on the sell side as well. Bitget uses TradingView for charting as well. So this is kind of industry standard here. I would switch from original over to TradingView. It's more robust, and you can actually come up and place lots of different drawings and different fundamentals on the chart. So if you go to indicators here, you have a bunch of indicators. I've got other videos that I'll link in the description that go through technical analysis, very in-depth tutorials. So definitely check them out. The Crypto Investor course has them as well in very short videos that are really easy to understand. So I'll leave those videos and the crypto course if you want to go and learn how to use charts. Bitget also has one of the largest copy trading platforms in the world of any exchange. And so I'll show you this. Copy trading is where you essentially invest in a trader and copy their trades exactly. So it's essentially like investing with a portfolio manager. Now, there's some pros and cons to this in my opinion. So definitely should be aware. So if you go to copy trading here, you can see, just press copy trading and look at the leaderboard. And yeah, it's one of the most popular copy trading platforms. So you can essentially see everyone's performance, copy traders' performance, how much money they have under management, how much people are trading with them, and obviously how many people are trading with them. So what I would do on a trading or a copy trading platform is look at rankings. I would actually just change this layout a little bit to see here. So ROI is the return on your investment here. So this essentially says, how profitable these traders are over time. You can obviously search for traders here if you know someone that's trading on here. You can also rank them by followers, AUM, which is assets under management, which is how large the account is. So you can see these guys are having a lot of people that are actually putting money with them. So these are actually really decent amounts in terms of copy trading, and you can see how much they're making over time. Now, obviously the downsides of copy trading is that past performance is not an indicator of future performance. You're essentially putting money with traders that you may not be familiar with. And so definitely some downsides here, but something that a lot of people actually want to use as part of their trading portfolio rather than trading themselves, having a small amount with the copy traders. So what you can do here is actually click on these and see what type of trader they are and what type of trades that they get into, and if you would want to do that. So what you could do is actually click one of these, and what you can see is high frequency, low frequency, stable, short-term, long-term trades. So it essentially auto gives them this. And if you click on one of these, you can see actually what they're doing. So this is one of the most popular traders. You can see they have 940 followers out of 1,000 limit. So this is someone that you could follow by pressing follow here. And then we can see the return on investment. So 168% is obviously really, really good. But let's actually see what they're doing here. So if we can come down, you can see some of the cryptos that they're trading here most often. And then you can see their P&L ratio. What I would always do is look for the longest amount. So last month or something like that. You want a good bit of data here, right? Because anyone can make one good trade and get lucky over a week, right? But let's see what they're doing over the longer term. You can definitely see these guys are doing well at the moment, although crypto is going up generally right now as we're making this video as well. You can see their orders. These are actually in or have completed. So you can see what they trade. the total income that they have, and also some other good stats. I really like position duration. You can see that they cut their losers very quick and they let their profits and winners run out. That would be a very normal strategy of a trader. And then you can see their trading volume here, right? So you can see what they do, what cryptos they actually trade. These guys are kind of trading pretty much everything, right? So they're trading just different opportunities that they see over the short term, and then letting their winners run out, which is obviously good, and cutting the losers quick. Now, if you want to follow, obviously just press follow right here. You have to agree, and then you can put in a certain amount. So you can actually choose this. Now, what's different as well is that from the moment that you get in, you obviously haven't got that history. And so you're investing for their future trading and not their past trading. And also you can choose which cryptos that you want to copy and which you don't, right? So if they're trading other cryptos that you think, I don't really want to get involved in that, or whatever, you can just click these off and then you wouldn't copy those trades. Down here, follow mode, you can choose how much you invest in them, right? So also important is that you manage that from your own account as well. And then risk management, you can put this in, so you can actually stop out of positions if they're losing even faster than these guys. So if you actually just want to say, yeah, I want to take some risk and maybe follow these trades, they seem to be profitable, you can do that. But if you click here, you can put a stop loss ratio in, meaning that let's say this trader is losing a trade and it's down 20%, you can actually say, I want to cut losses at a 10% loss for myself. And so, you might want to either trust that trader to know what they're doing and maybe let their positions run out, or you just want to say, if it's losing 10% or whatever, just cut me out of the position. And so you wouldn't be copying their trades exactly. You can actually risk manage that yourself. And then you can put a take profit ratio in here as well if you want, but you wouldn't really be copying their trades at that point, but it might be something that you want to do, and just press next there. And then make sure you have some of the US dollar tether in the correct account. It will prompt you to do this anyway when you press confirm. Bitget also do a savings product, which is where any crypto left over in your account that's not being traded right now can auto subscribe into the savings and earn a little bit of yield on it, right? Just like passive income in a savings account. So you can choose the crypto that you have. Most of the cryptos have fairly low yield. USDT is quite good, but only for a little amount. So check the tiers when you're watching this video, when you're subscribing to it. Just press either auto transfer, which sweeps everything from your spot account over at midnight, and then press subscribe as well. You do need KYC to use the savings product though. So, if you've got crypto anyway, you might just want to put them in there so that you're getting a little bit of yield instead of just having it in your spot account. The other earned products and passive income products are BGB. So I'll show you that right here. BGB is the exchange token, and if you have any BGB, then you can just subscribe to these products. You can see these are both sold out right now, so nothing too much to do, but they may be available when you're watching this video. And the other product is Launch Pool. This is when you invest one token to get some of the other token. Now what this does is when there's a new altcoin launching on the exchange, they may give some of those tokens away as a kind of bonus, as just to kind of incentivize liquidity on the platform. And so what this means is if you invest BTC in this, you will get some APY in Jasmy token when it launches, right? So the APY is 80%. That may go down a lot as it gets closer to the launch, and it's only a small limited amount of BTC anyway. And so you can see the total rewards here split over all the people that are investing. So it might be something you want to do. It's not going to make you rich or anything, and it might not be worth the bother, but it is something you can do to get some free tokens that are launching on the platform. Check out the Bitget playlist on the channel if you want more specific guides on copy trading, grid trading, and futures trading on Bitget. Also check the link in the description for that deposit bonus as well. I'm James with MoneyZG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.